Major worries we face today is the concept of global warming. How large is the carbon footprint we are leaving? A large problem related to this worry is the harmful effects of our automobiles on the environment. We use our vehicles every day without thinking about the consequences. Is there a way to lessen our detrimental impact? Environmentally conscious consumers are looking for an inexpensive and simple way to decrease their effect on the environment. ACO2 offers them a perfect solution. ACO2 is an air conditioning system that utilizes CO2 instead of the harmful refrigerant R134A. Our product utilizes a new compressor that can handle the higher pressures required to utilize CO2. Not only is it less harmful to the environment than your current air conditioner, but it will save you more money in the long run. Also, the system is compatible with all vehicles, so it can easily replace your current system. This way, you don't have to go out and buy a completely new car like a hybrid or electric vehicle to help save the environment. The executive team consists of 5 highly capable members. The CEO is Maxwell Franklin, the Vice President of Research and Development is Brianna Duong, Vice President of Client Services is Shallow Crutchfield, the CFO is Charles Crow, and the legal advisor is Pedro Neto. Their mission is to provide consumers with a safe, sustainable, inexpensive, and reliable alternative to everyday items, starting with automobile air conditioning systems. Quality and customer service are their priorities, along with environmental consciousness. The unique part of ACO2 is the usage of carbon dioxide, CO2. CO2 is a gas fully capable of the cooling effects of previous refrigerants such as R12 and R134A used in the automotive industry, but it's far less dangerous. In order for the AC system to use CO2, a new compressor that can handle higher pressures has been developed, since the CO2 has to run at a higher pressure to develop the same cooling effect. However, the rest of the AC system remains mostly the same. The main competitive advantage that we have is the current lack of other CO2-powered AC systems. If we can exploit that effectively and establish a trusted brand, we can sustain the market share as other competitors come in. We will also seek to develop proprietary compression elements as to limit the space and power requirements to accommodate the current layout and power generation systems that the automakers utilize. Partners may include vehicle manufacturers such as Audi, BMW, Honda, and Toyota, who would install and sell automobiles with ACO2 installed.
The ACO2's main competitors are electric vehicles and other alternative fuel vehicles, such as Chevy Volt and Nissan Leaf. According to the Energy Information Administration, there were already 11 million alternative fuel vehicles in 2001. Additionally, in 2007, the German Association of the Automotive Industry announced its decision to use ACO2 as the new refrigerant and air conditioning technology, although they have not officially switched to CO2 yet. It is speculated that other car makers will follow Germany's example in the future. Since R1234 will be banned in 2017 for its flammability. Such companies include Daimler, Audi, BMW, and Porsche. So our product must be marketed immediately, before competitors catch up. Other competitive products that are currently on the market are the HFO 1234 refrigerant by Honeywell and DuPont, and the R134A refrigerant. ACO2 can be marketed in 2 ways: directly to the vehicle owner as a modification to their existing system, or to the vehicle manufacturers as a replacement to their current system. It will initially be marketed to individuals in year 1, then expanded to dealerships starting year 2. The market size is very large, as many people own an automobile. Competing with the current R134A systems based on a price point would be difficult because our system would require a more powerful compressor and our cost drivers would be higher based on parts required. Higher cost, however, may not be a deterrent if we convey that with our initial higher cost comes with the added environmental benefit and ease of use. Also, even though the initial cost may be higher than the R134A systems, the overall cost will be cheaper, as the ACO2 gas services fees will be less expensive. Car owners will jump at the opportunity to switch. ACO2 will market directly to the prospective buyer, vehicle manufacturer, or individual owner through targeted marketing. The initial market that will be focused on consists of environmentally conscious individuals who will pay a premium for the air conditioner that is considerably more in the beginning than the current systems. ACO2 will appeal to the consumers who wish to make an impact without buying a new car.
The trends in Chart 1 show sales increasing exponentially. This is due to higher and higher popularity of CO2 as the years go by. Half of gross revenue is expected to go to cost of goods sold, and the rest will go to expenses from salaries, rent, etc. The break even point is between the first and second year when sales pick up enough to cover expenses. In the second chart, you can see that the total equity in the bottom row is negative through most of the first year and then becomes positive between the first and second year, showing that the break-even point is somewhere in between. The trends in the third chart are very similar to the first chart. The assets and equity increases due to higher and continued sales. The liability increases initially due to debt, but decreases when debt is paid off. Once more, staff is hired and liabilities is again increased. The main cost comes from initially from research and development, with approximately 60% of funds being used for R&D. This is followed by salaries of employees, which uses about 20% of the funds. The research and development is expensive in order to have competitive pay for engineers. The net income and ending cash become positive during the start of year 2. Once the investors and loans have been paid off, the ending cash matches the net income. Founders, officers, and a number of private investors have invested undisclosed amounts of money in ACO2. Funds are currently being used for research and development for the most efficient and environmentally friendly product. Extra funds are being used for marketing and advertising.
ACO2 offers consumers an alternative air conditioning system that utilizes CO2 as a coolant, which is more environmentally friendly and easier to handle than current systems. The system is designed to be able to compress CO2 and replace current air conditioning system without major modification to the vehicle.